Hello, this is Cedric Kennedy of Comparative Reasoning, and welcome to another installment. So, check this out. Right now, what you have is an outcry. That's what's happening right now. That's what the protests are. You try, hey man, can we just be like y'all? No, but you can be hunted by us. We would like to have our civil rights, just like you have yours, No, you can't do that. But you can be marginalized and hunted by us. And matter of fact, since you're trying to get that, we're definitely going to kill you. Okay, now you got your civil rights, but what of that? What do you got? That's the question. And then you get crickets. So you get more death, murder, marginalization, all that stuff. That's what happens. So, crying, begging, pleading doesn't work. And racial murders, injustice, inequalities, all that stuff keeps happening. And it becomes par for the course. It becomes the norm, the status quo. It becomes accepted, and that's just how it goes. That's why in Florida, white people can say some racist, jacked up stuff too around, and yet on behalf of minorities, mainly black people. And you'll find those black people are kind of all right. Benjamin Dixon had a problem what black people would allow that in Florida or anywhere else. In Florida, no, that's what happens. That's how it is because it's so vehemently racist down there. I mean, you think Georgia was a hellacious plantation area? Oh no, the plantation's still alive in Florida. But right now we've got protests and we've got all this other stuff going. And during that the protest, what's been going on is the fact you've got there was this white woman in a chair reported by TNT. White woman in a wheelchair stabbing black people as they got near, and she's been apprehended. They didn't use rubber bullets or anything. They didn't use tasers. They didn't use lethal rounds. They used fire extinguisher, and they got her. Wow. There's white people going around covered the best that they can and destroying property because they know that the black people will be blamed for it. So you've got that happening. So yeah, there's a lot of things that's going to be happening during the protest, and you got to wonder which racial group did it. And why is it staying racial? Because you've got those that are white that are trying to pin things on black people. And they know that the first one to complain is usually the one that's right, no matter how wrong they are. Okay. But all that can slide. Literally, all of that can slide. That's going to slide, until. This is when you get to the level up. What's the next stage? See, the next time. Now, this is only during this. I don't think it'll be the next time. No. This has to happen now. And hear me out. I don't want this to happen because it's going to get ugly. It's going to get nasty. And I really, and so far, everything that I've said I don't want to happen keeps happening. So damn it, it makes me look like I'm just being a troll, and I'm not. I genuinely don't want people hurt because it's always the wrong people that get hurt, and it's always the worst people that takes advantage of anyone else, no matter what. And so this is when it's called, the silent black line. I heard this term once. Heard it once when I was a kid, and I saw what it was, and I'm like, oh crap, okay. But how often will that happen? I figured that won't happen ever again, but it could happen now, so be careful. The silent black line. See, if the cops or someone else decides to kill another minority, it don't matter what skin complexion. They kill a white person, honestly, black people will still be a bit annoyed. They'll be annoyed now. They'll be annoyed. But if they kill a black person, another Native American or something, and that shit makes headlines, I'm going to tell you right now, it just might happen. Now, this silent black line don't have to be just black people. No, It can be the silent line of any color, okay? Just not white people. They ain't silent about it. They're not. They're arrogant. See, this silent black line is when they can't take no more. And when the police show up or someone show up, you see a line of black people. You don't know if they're armed or not. You have no idea. And they're quiet. They're staring at you. They have conviction on their face. They're settled. They're there knowing what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to kill some cops. Not just some old random white people. They're not there for them. Even if it was some MAGA chuds, it won't even be them. It's going to be the cops. And if someone else get caught in the crossfire, then so be it. And after the cops drop, then they'll go after the others. Because these are the ones that know they're going to die. But they know they're doing it for a purpose, a reason. And they've already made peace with it. They've already talked to their loved ones. They've already talked to others about it. They'll hate it. It'll be painful. It's going to be horrific for them. But the ones that are doing it, they know they're doing it for the right reasons. That's in their mind. I'm not saying if I agree with it or not. I'm letting you know what's going to happen and why. So beware that silent black line. Beware. Be scared. This is a warning. Stop the racist shit and stop these racial murders because you don't want this. Because this is when you get the epitome of an outright racial rebellion. Because right now it's a protest. It's not a rebellion. There's a difference. So that could happen. And finally, just to say something positive, I guess, maybe, let's hope that the silent black line doesn't happen. No, instead, they could level up their game. That's what they could do. And this is when attorneys and lawyers and litigators or whatnot, whatever the hell in the justice system, that's when they can say, you were wrong and we're going to get them. And they side with all these minorities, whether it be Native American, Hispanic, African American, it don't matter. They're going to side with them. And they're going to say, you were wrong. Tell me exactly what happened. I need everything involved. Open and shut case. Convince the jury, especially in this. They're going to vet the jury a lot better. Neutral is what they're going for. That's what they're going for. Like, I don't care who did what. I need to hear the facts. I need to hear that. And that's what I make my judgment on. That's what they need. And they need to find a jury that will not have a bully system in it. Oh, well, I think he's innocent. I think the cop needs to go to prison. Oh, I see y'all are in favor of the cop no matter what. I think I should just change my vote. No, you need to make sure that don't happen. Because that's injustice. That should be just as criminal. So, hope they level up their game instead of becoming silent. That's what you hope. And you hope that these lawyers out here will take up for minorities and do their jobs, do their passion, their love, for the judicial system, but do it right. Do it fairly. That's it. If someone's guilty, they are actually guilty. Look into it further, look into it deeper, find nuance. Do everything they can. That's what you hope. Because I am severely wishing for anything other than the generation of the silent black line. This has been Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.